Welcome everybody to Railroads Online. So today the plan is, I know that I have built this some track already before I record this because it took me hours to build this layout. But our first plan for today is simply that we're gonna get the first locomotive on its first trip to the logging camp. And it's a level 2 locomotive, but it's because I have been grinding a lot with the Betsy, the starter locomotive. I will just show it here. But it's not that interesting to be using this locomotive on in the start on YouTube because this takes far too long. Uh, so that's why I skipped that part. But the point is simply that I wanted to give you something to look forward to, but I just have to. I just still want some. There we go. Now, to what people have been waiting for, also what I've been waiting for, to get this train on its first trip, because that would be exciting. And of course, I will also show some videos where I build, not all, but sometimes I build a straight line from, for example, the sawmill over to the iron mine, or from the sawmill here to the coal mine. But only if people is interested in that. And if you are, you could just comment down below in the commentaries, and then I will do it. Why is this train so slow? Have I remembered to put all the brakes off? Because I feel like it's a slow locomotive. So the plan is that we're going to the Lucky Camp for the first trip. It's not much in that, except for that we're going to the Lucky Camp. What is railroads? Well, many people already know it, but I will still explain it. Railroads is a train game, but except for that, it's a big sandbox train game where you can build almost every possibilities you want and the ways you want to build your track and make your train empire. It's actually the only thing about this game is that sometimes when you're building bridges, for example, if you're getting too high, the bridge will not allow you to build it unless you build a bridge on the same bridge just a little bit low beneath yourself, and then you can build the bridge higher. That's what I've heard, but I'm not sure that's the right way to do it, but it is what it is. So that's pretty much it. Now I have to see here. Where the hell am I? Where the hell am I going? Where the hell am I going? Okay, we're going the right way. Sorry, the right way around. So it should be good. Like I said, normally I would start with the Betsy and stream it with her, but I think it would take far too long because it's not that fast and not that strong either. So I thought it would be funnier if I had another train. Also on top of that, I have other things that I find kind of amusing, if you know what I mean. But it's always funny to try new things. So it is what it is. Um, okay, I think I will just give the train full power. Why is my bar? Well, I will still have to find a way to do a thumbnail because the game doesn't seem to allow me to make a thumbnail. That's That's gotta be a kind of a problem. Like, a lot. Wait, is the train stronger if I'm doing this? How does this make sense? The train is faster when I go down in reverse. Makes no sense. Okay, but now I have to be pulling this train up. Hopefully you can actually make it, because I've never tested this route before. And I think this is a 3 or 3.5% grade we are climbing right now. Ah, it's make it. It's gonna make it, don't worry. That's for sure. It make it. It will make it. I got nothing to be worried about. It made it. It made it so far. But we're almost there, I can see. So it's not because it's that bad. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. So, let's get this train rolling. So, and of course you can also play multiplayer and all that kind of stuff. You can place down objects and decorations and all that stuff. But I definitely like this game after it got full released. I cannot quite remember sure when it got full release back in the day, but yet it's still a good game. An excellent game, to be precise. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just gonna have to be lucky. But it's still an excellent game. I could definitely recommend it. Definitely if you are a person who is into trains and love trains and a huge fan of it and also like to lay your own track or anything like that. Or you could just join the Railroads Online's own Discord and get some save files if you don't wanna place all the track by yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. I suppose. It works for me, but like again, I've played the game since it was in beta, so that's why I know so much about this stuff. But now I'm worried about this train won't get up the hill. Which, if it can, we're gonna have to try to do something about the track opening. Because if you look here, it's already going up, but not much, but still it's going up. Which it scares me a little bit, because I don't know if the train actually can get up. I wish but we'll see. But in the meantime, we can just chill here. But it's always as I said. Alright, let's see here. And I can also remember back in the day when the game wasn't released, you couldn't even do this, and you have to do it like get out the train and walk all the way back to look at the cars and all that stuff manually. Sometimes it was really a killer in the back, like a knife in the back. Sometimes it really hurt doing it, and I remember I was going crazy about it sometimes because it was really frustrating to do. Okay, good. Yeah, I should really back this train up. I can see here I have to back it up, because if I don't think the train can get up now. So I'm just gonna back up and clear the track. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. And of course I have called the train Pine Valley Railroads, just because I thought it would be more nice if we just go in reverse, going down until I have fixed the problem about this little track of this little section of track, because otherwise I won't get anywhere. Which I have to if I have to go down to the sawmill. Just go to that, go to this. Oh yeah, and also that back in the day you couldn't even fly too, when it was beta. It was kind of annoying. So let's just fix this real quick, because I know I can fix it. Like we're going like this, and okay, first we're gonna go in fly mode, and then we're gonna take the bridge and try to fix our little mistake here. Like you can see, this bridge is already was pre-built. Like I have already cut down trees for this bridge, but now I have to do it again. I think if I can just find the other section of track. There we go. Now, yeah, it's what I feared. I have to remove some trees real quick. And once that is done, I we should just see if anything. Nope, there's no more trees have to be removed. Kind of like the idea of that. Now we should be able to go. Oh, I forgot the sander was on. Embarrassing. No, like really, it was really embarrassing. I forgot that. It was embarrassing. I forgot it, but it's what can happen. It's happened sometimes. I should. Okay, I am not. There we go. Like that and that. So, except for that, it's a sandbox. For example, let's say you, and also you can place the industries like however you want. And also, for example, if you say, "Yeah, I'm bored. I cut too many trees," then you have a tree right here. You can just place down. But to remove it, you have to go into this and go to profit, just delete it. And but yeah, that's pretty much it. There's many things you could. There's a lot you can do in this game. It's incredible how much you can do. And hopefully the developers is still updating the game and will still updating the game. That would be nice. But it's not for sure. Because it's been a while since we got an update. Last time we got an update, I think. Like, I'm full of nonsense. The last time we got an update for the game, it was December 18th December 2014 was the last time update got for this. So it was more like a hotfix than actually an update. It was more a hotfix than an update, but still, we still got an update, so it counts. And that's pretty much that. It counts, and as long as it counts, there's nothing more we can do about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. But I'm kind of excited to see how many money we get for this load. Really, I am. So, that was the last car. Let's get out of here. And also, if this train can make it to the sawmill, I'll actually be kind of sad, because much as I know, when I looked at it, it's... And yeah, to people who don't know, I think this is a DLC train, because there's 2 DLCs, but I will get into that later on in the playthrough. Yeah, this train has 5,932 traction effort. This only has 7. I can't remember, what does Eureka have? 5,000, 7,000. Oh, this train was actually stronger. Oh crap. So I bought one of the weaker trains. I thought I bought the strongest. Well, it doesn't matter. It gets the job done anyway. For now, what I fear the most about this locomotive is once I get to where I have to make a line from the sawmill to the iron mine. That's what I fear the most about this locomotive. So until then, I will have to, yeah, drive some lumber, drive some lumber beams to the freight depot, and do that over and over until I have enough money to buy a new locomotive that is stronger than this one, or maybe just save up for the other level 2 locomotive I just saw, because it's a lot stronger. It should be strong enough to carry lumber beam to the iron mine once I build the line up. But that's gonna be in episode 2. I build that. But for now, we just go in with this, and that's pretty much it. Maybe I should wait a little bit. Okay, now we have enough speed to actually get there without using too much pressure or steam. That's nice. And okay, my car is hopping a little bit. Not because I don't like it's hopping, but it's still annoying sometimes because I can't control it. Alright. I think I'm gonna brake now. Alright. Well, meanwhile it's loading up. I have to see here. The switch is there. Okay, I should be able. I'm not gonna be able to actually get my train around, so I'm just gonna do. Oh, just give it a second, and I will go back to the train. I just have to do like this, because I also have to make a line over to. There we go. And now we should be able, once we have unloaded, to get the train. So before we load the train further, we're gonna do this. And yeah. Now let's get the next load loaded up here. Man, I love the whistle on this train. It's just so beautiful. That's what I think, at least. It's a beautiful whistle. So, I don't know if I should go for another load with you guys, or we have plenty of time to get a new load. That's actually gonna be pretty nice. Plenty of time to get another load of logs of wood. So how many money did we make on this load? Okay, so we made plenty of money, and I also leveled up, which means I can buy a new locomotive once I have the money. So that's also good to know that I got enough money. So you know, alright, come on. I think I'm just gonna look here. Hopefully I should be. It's not enough. I can't get the train around. It's not enough. I have to build this track longer, which actually is pretty fine with me, because I also have to make a route this way anyway. And the faster I have the route I have to use to actually get where I want with the train. I'm not gonna build a line to the mines today, but it's still nice having the possibility to actually go the way I want. Like, I have the fundament to go the way I want, which, when I think about it, it's actually pretty nice. Now I have the track to go this way. But that's my problem to figure that out later. Now, let's get this train moving so we actually can get on the other track here, get back to the logging camp, and just get another load of lumber. Sorry, not lumber. Logging. Logs. I don't know why I said logging. Lumber, because that's at the sawmill, but we don't have the money. We have the money to buy the cars, but we have no need of the cars yet, because we don't have the mines to go to. The only thing we could do is buy the lumber beam cars and just drive them from the sawmill all the way to the freight depot. Just do a couple of runs with that. But that's not what we're going for here. At least that's not what I'm going for. What I'm going for is simply something else. So if we could just get this locomotive going, I will be glad, because we have another load waiting for us ahead. So we're just gonna break. Oh yeah, and also one thing, you can also go back in the game's versions and change it so you can play, like for example in the alpha, beta, and also you can also play the normal version like I am, or you could go and make it so that every time there is a new thing coming in the game, okay, I already got on the wrong track. There is 4 versions of the game. There is test, where you actually get to play the new things before they actually release it, or you can actually go all the way back to the beta version of the game, which, I mean, you could do if that's what you like, but I actually like to prefer to be in the normal version of the game, because if you go all the way back to the beta version, you have to do everything in manually. You have to get out of the train, and you can't even place factories, or telegraph offices doesn't even exist back then, or the free switches doesn't even exist back then too. And yeah, there were so many things back in the beta that I wasn't glad of, that I don't miss, that I actually like about this version of the game, where you have so many more possibilities you can do and options. That's for sure. But I will only go back if you people want me to go back. But if you want that, you can just comment down below and tell me what you tell me about what you want. If you want me to stay here, or want me to show you the beta version. Right, now let's see you climb this little hill again. It's gonna be kind of exciting to see if I can just keep speed. But it's not a strong locomotive, but it does its job, so I'm happy. And it's also a nice looking locomotive anyway. So yeah, that's not so much about the locomotive. It does its job exactly as I want it to do. But while we're getting up the hill in a minute, I actually want to show you, now that we got to level 3, we can actually buy this one. Okay, that have 9,628 traction power. Okay, this is a little bit not that strong locomotive, so we gotta go for the Bedouin class. But how much for it anyway? I forgot to see the price. How much? 3,700. Alright, that's a lot of money, but we take it. That's what we're saving for. Because with that locomotive, we should be able to actually climb to the iron mine. Because the iron mine's track have to be around from 2 to 4 degrees, depending on where you make the line. So, yeah. Okay, I actually made it without using sand or anything this time. That's surprising me that I could make it without using any sand. Because that was what I was afraid I couldn't make it without sand. Sometimes you get surprised. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's hope I don't re-wheel on this section here. Because it's a really tight turn actually. But yeah, it's pretty much it. I think we made it so far. And now we just have to slow down. I slowed down too early. But better too early than too late actually. That's what I always say. Better too early than too late. Cause you would never know if you actually get in trouble. But it is what it is. Oh, I just love the whistle of this train. Alright. Hold. I should be able to load it from here, or will it double load? Because you can experience a double load sometimes. See? Double load. Just like I told you, it will double load one car. And it's exactly what it just did there. Oh gosh. Okay. That was actually kind of lucky for me. Alright. So yeah. Just gonna stop that crane from loading. It doesn't need to load anything because the car was full anyway. There we go. I think we are good. Perfect. Now, we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars left to load. Not a big deal. And there we go. We go back here. Man, I can't wait until I get a stronger locomotive so we can actually get the things going, you know? Now, there we go. Come on. I know you can do this, train. You have done it before. You can do it again. That's for sure. I know you have done this before. You can do it again. Meanwhile, while it loads the train, we can just switch. Make the switches change. So we can get back to the front port. And of course, backwards. I don't like the idea that I have to go backwards, but yeah, it is what it is. Maybe once we have unloaded this load at the sawmill, I should probably definitely get some water to my train, because as you can see, I don't have much water or sand for that matter. So I should really definitely get back and get filled up for our next trip, in the next episode. But that's something I'm gonna figure out later on. Now we are fully loaded, and let's get this train going. And it's gonna be night soon. That's nice, I think, but I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna go if we drive in the dark, but we figured that out together, I think. But yeah, I know this track layout could have been much more beautiful and nice and all that stuff, but I wanted something. What should I say? I wanted something different, and then I just made up this bridge and all that, because I could actually make it to drive through the ground and get up to the sawmill the way I wanted to. So, hooray for me! I'm a bad track builder. But still, it was just something that I wanted to experimenting with. But I like my track and the way I have made it. So as long as I like it myself, there shouldn't be any problems. Right? I could go faster. Just try to see the speed here, how fast I can actually go in this car. Kind of pretty fast actually. I'm almost at 30 miles per hour right now. And the train haven't derailed at all. That's always something. But it doesn't matter, because now I have to brake. Okay, maybe I brake too early. Why do I always brake too early? I do it a lot actually. But it is what it is, but as long as I get my job done, that's what matters. So, let's get this train moving. I did it again. I should definitely try to look. Okay, how many logs do we get out of this actually? Okay, 2 more cars and then the sawmill is full. That's actually kind of good for me, I think. But now comes the problem that with the sawmill full, I have to find a solution to actually... Wait, will I actually fill the sawmill up? Well, 5 more logs and I would have filled it up. That's kind of good, I guess. I mean, and now it's getting dark actually. Huh. Well, would you look at that? It's getting dark already. And yeah, I'm also playing with dynamic weather and all that stuff on, and day and night cycle. Many people I've seen playing this game on YouTube have decided to actually turn it off and just play in the day, which I find kind of weird. Like, why not playing it with dynamic weather and day and night cycle on? Because it makes the game more interesting, fun, and a little bit more realistic actually. And also what I have experienced is that, I don't know about this map, but I've tried it on other maps. When we get to winter, it can actually snow, and there will be snow laying around the terrain and on the tracks. And trains with this in front can actually clear the snow on the tracks, so you can actually drive on your tracks. That's actually a good thing to know about this game. Okay, I should go to 50% reverse, because that makes me go faster. Yeah, because I have we experienced together that this train is not that fast. You know what, I'm just gonna switch that because I'm going this way later on. So, it's pretty much it, actually. But yeah, we're just gonna go back to our depot and just do some stuff. Pretty much. There's nothing else in that, then we're just gonna go back to the depot. And yeah. Oh man, the whistle on this train is just so amazing. Okay, we made $1,808 on those 2 trips. That's not bad, actually. Kind of happy for the result we got out of it. But yeah, there's still much to do. Let's see if we can get in on the right track actually, or yep, we're getting in the right track. Perfect. I was actually hoping we got into this track. And maybe in the future I will have to expand our little well yard. Because right now the well yard is only on like 4 tracks, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our little track depot, I know it's a different track depot, but it's a DLC from the Pioneer. The Pioneer DLC, many people have it for free if you play back in the beta and alpha version. If you buy the game back then you will get this DLC for free. Anyways, now let's just go back to the locomotive. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.